Hello, and welcome. We are ripping another 1v1, baby. Let's go. I don't know what we're going to do with this guy. 992. There's a good chance, statistically, or as far as ranking is concerned, for us to beat him. But that doesn't necessarily mean that's how it's going to go down. I wouldn't mind some air to go over the storm callers. Supply specialist is just so cute. I still don't love tanks. I've come around on their use case, but I don't think they're great. And I think that we actually got a favorable matchup here in terms of them going tanks into our fangs. That's good for them. But then our artillery is really good at killing their stuff here. So the worst thing that he could do to me is put those tanks in front right now. So let's just make sure we have some marksman capacity here for icing him if he does put the tanks in front. He did put fangs in front, which is interesting, which means the rocket artillery should be good to go, right? Boom, 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 damages a whole bunch of things. People are matching up pretty okay right now. I didn't have quite enough front line, and he just bought more fangs, and it's pretty good solution for him in turn one, I will say. I do need more front line. Several ways of doing it. Crawlers is a great little go-to. I'm a big fan of some crawler. Just have them trickle out from behind the base. Makes a lot of sense to me. Subsidized arc. No, we go deployment specialist. We go crawlers. And we're just going to do a couple of crawlers to chill out, run out there, do their thing. And actually, probably a fang. I didn't actually check what his thing was. Speed specialist. That makes sense. His fangs actually can close distance with a speed specialist. He's getting some rear defenses. That's pretty good. And he got improved overlord, which I don't know. If we go marksman, we should be okay. We could also go phoenix. I find phoenix does okay against him as well. Again, I don't want to go too deep into the marksman because there is like a front line of baddies we have to deal with, but you can see here how like they just run forward, take a lot of the aggro off of our fangs, and now we've got missile support coming in. So as long as the fangs like knock out the stragglers, boom baby, we just delete. So that's pretty good so far. I don't think I want to get any more crawlers. We just got a couple to kind of set the I was gonna say set the scene, but just deal with his initial units here. This one should still be able to fire. Yeah, okay. Lovely. Some good damage. Speed specialist. He did get the overlord boy, which is gonna be good against a couple of things we have going on. I mean, we can go giant hunter. If he does go into the giants, we'll be really well off. We get 3 deployments per round. There's nothing saying that we can't turn 3 deployments per round into more than that by going +1 deployment. We get another bad boy right over here. I don't actually think that we need more damage. We're doing a lot of one-hit kills already. So let's go a little bit more health just to keep our front line alive a little bit longer. He did get a rhino on either side. That's pretty good. Though it makes me think about hacker tech. Just going in on them hackers. Does this does not cancel hacking abilities? Like the fact that these guys run forward so fast on their own really creates a potential for hackers to be good because they self-isolate. These marksmen are trying to keep up, but it doesn't seem like we're gonna have quite enough. The level 2 tanks are pretty nasty, I'll give them that. The Stormcallers are ready to level up. That means that their missiles will do a lot more damage. Did he get, he didn't get tech or any plus stuff there. So it's a tight game so far, going back and forth. I expected more overlordy stuff, but because he got more ground pounders, I think he did all right. Improved fortress, heavy armor, ion blast. That's what I'm afraid of. Heavy armor though, sure. It's really cheap. I like a lot of what we have going on, but I don't need it in that way. It's the 3-turn cooldown, not loving it. The improved fortress. Maybe. Big maybe there. I'm going to go heavy armor. I'm going to unlock the hacker. And I'm going to get... Hacker. I do want to get at least some upgrades. So I'm going to get a hacker on this side. I am going to put them maybe slightly back. So that whatever goes down, they can step forward. And then perhaps another just rear fang. This one can be a side defender, and you can get the armor. Just you right there. He picked a shield, did he? He doesn't have a way of putting it down. He got more tanks. Interesting. And did he have... He got mechanical rage on his tanks. Now that is really something special. What is this? Why is he so hard to take over? Just 100% more HP, so it takes twice as long. Well, fair enough. And he got the kill before it got turned around, unfortunately. So good for him. We are taking over some tanks right now, which is pretty cute. It's not super good, though, because they still have this rhino, and I wasn't able to get the hack off on him. But I think that with a couple more hackers... really turn into something good. The increased range can be really good on them as well. I don't know, with him having so many tanks, I just have a feeling that it could work. We need more of a front line. It's also a lot. It's like $600 worth of hackers per turn if I really want to go all in on it. Combat orbital javelin is interesting. I think I'd rather just take a missile strike because it's free. Ooh, yeah, you know. So what I need to do with the hackers now is to actually make them shield lords. As much as I didn't actually want to go for shields, the fact that orbital bombardment and all these other things became available just means that it's needed. I am gonna upgrade all this stuff and then take a loan. I don't know. I think I will take an extra hacker on this right side because I know that he has that that stuff. And I'll put a bombardment down center lane. He did level up a bunch of stuff. That's going to make this guy in particular harder to deal with. He did javelin my hacker on that side. Okay, 2 hackers. I'm hoping for it, baby. Come on, it's a huge difference if you can do it. They are slowly tearing through my front line here, but there we go. Go back the other way, please. And this is okay. I mean, it's not great because they're about to blow up one of my towers, but they've got really great tanks. I need to figure out the best way to counter tanks. It's probably with some steel balls. The steel balls will also kind of counter those rhinos coming in. It could also just be a giant. You know, there's a lot of things it could be. But look at these hacks. It actually makes such a big difference, even if they're blowing up my base. We got to blow up their base too, so let's go, hackers. Part of me thinks maybe just more hackers. But no, I think I need some counter to those rhinos charging in at the very start, and that counter is best served as a melting point. Still, this feels all right. I gotta level up some of these hackers, especially if I could level up this one with the armor, but that's just not happening. Underground threat, lightning. I'm just gonna take a missile. It's not that great, but if I put it down here, It should get the tanks and some other guys. These fangs. Look, I'm gonna focus on the level ups right now. So they do have attack stats. I'm just thinking that if I get the shield tech, then I can get Fang, and like put them in some orientations that actually make sense. I take another loan. Just get a rear Fang to chill out in case they spawn crawlers or something. And then honestly, I think that the snipers do make sense. And then next turn, maybe we go for more lasers, maybe we go for something. Thankfully, the Ion Storm is just chilling, I think. Maybe some, like, I don't know, range on the hacker so they stay behind the enemy would seem good. Right now, we're turning back some of their units, though, so I'm feeling okay about it. Napalm on the storm callers would also be worthwhile. They definitely hit the ground a couple times, so some damage over time would be nice. Some good hacking. Some good hacking. Lovely. Thanks for the rhino. I feel like more hackers would be good. But also more storm calling. I mean, there's so many things I have to upgrade and do, right? But we're chilling. The melting points are also high on my list because they do a lot of work against these tanks and other things. There's so many abilities. This is awful for me because he can get this. 50% less damage taken. Immune to electromagnetic and lighting and acid effects. I'll go for the incendiary bomb. I'm gonna put it along here. I like unlocking the melting points, but I also like getting all of these like upgrades. So I need to deploy 3 units. That's gonna be a bit tricky. I think I'm just gonna deploy 3 marksmen, and they can deploy fangs with the shooting squad here in the near future. Because I don't think they need range extensions or anything like that. I could take another loan, and that would enable me to get... You know what? It sucks that I'm doing so many loans, because like we've lost $300 worth of value. But I'm also an aerial specialist. Am I really an aerial specialist? That's so funny to me. I literally never even considered buying air units. But like, he's going for fangs, so why would I? If anything, I would get something for the overlords, but it wasn't needed. I need more hackers, or I need more range on the hackers. That's the needed. Because right now they're charging forward and getting into trouble. Though on this side I usually get a rhino set up, which is pretty good. And then it looks like the snipers might go for their overlord. He did get the advanced overlord tech really early in the game, and I got giant hunter, and now we're finally making some money on it. Because I thought he would use his overlord thing, but here we are. What should I get? Maybe I could go for Phoenix. I could go for... Oh, I win, I think, actually. Never mind. Oops. This whole time I felt like I was being slowly countered. But then just some hackers just does so good against Rhino. Like, and then tanks still take a lot of damage to Stormcallers. So, you know, we just had kind of a light counter to everything he did. He got a barrier, but that could only go on super giant ground units. He ended up not going for any. I'm not sure which ones he would have got, though. It's not like Fortress, Helion, or Melting Point really makes sense against my build. So yeah, we were just chilling. This hacker was ready to level up. This hacker... Yeah, I was just going to keep leveling up my hackers, I think. Honestly, some range on them would have been big. There's so many things that you want to get, right? Like shooting squad, range, all these things, but I'm constantly behind on cash. So anyways, it was either way, it was a good run. Let's go ahead and return to lobby. I keep forgetting, recently at least, to show off the experience gain and combat power. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.